Welcome to Week 5 Fantasy Football Recap. I'm Paul the Commish. This is your Week 5 Fantasy Football Recap. I think we got 9 more of these to go. So please watch, cherish, like, subscribe, hit the like button down there or up here wherever it shows up on your screen. Let's dive right into it. So if we're looking at overall league standings here. We went from 3 undefeated teams to one. So it looks like Rabbit is leading the pack. Rabbit is hopping along ahead of the rest of the tortoises. But have you ever heard of the story about the tortoise and the hare? Not going to spoil the ending, but it gets competitive near the end. So I think there's a lot to be said here. A lot of points for here. Rabbit's having a phenomenal season. The Champions here is having a great season. Also, just had a bad week this week. When we look at points against, I hope Justin Fields of Gold finds his lucky charms. 650 points scored against will cause a 4-loss losing streak. For the rest of us, I think there's a lot of 1 and 4s, there's a lot of 2 and 3s, and 3 and 2s. So there's a lot of middle of the pack. Just keep in mind, top 8 make the playoffs. So all you have to do is crack it into the playoffs, and you have a chance at winning gold. That said, let's dive right into some of the matchups. MVP of the week. Drum roll, please. It's me, all about the Benjamins. Just 162 points scored. Just an overall dominating victory. James Snead O'Connor's had a great game, just not good enough. I think Sam Darnold was a good pick. It's just, he had a terrible game. And then I, on the flip side, had a fantastic game. When we look at Smoking a Jays team, he's finding a hot streak. 150 points this week. I think he scored about 160 points last week. Just really putting away Stroudy with the chance of deep balls, any chance that Hana had. Hana, your team literally and figuratively got a lightning shock this week. So, you had a good week. You did well compared to expectations, just not good enough to win the match. Um, Funky Bunch, you were in the competition actually with 2 GMs for the toilet bowl this week. And sorry, Mark, I think you are the lowest points total this week, eliminating you from the Dudash side pot. So, Dudash and Veronica, you guys are still in it, even though you guys only scored a measly 81 points this week. Let's look at Kraft Mac and TDs. Keep changing your name every week because, scoring 101 points and still getting the W compared to some of these other folks. It seems like that's going to bring you luck even more so than your computer software picks. So, keep that up. Big news. The champ is here, got dethroned by the Bears still suck. Double whammy. I think Nico Collins exited the game with a hamstring issue, which may cause you to be on the waiver wire for some wide receivers. So if you're looking for some trades, let's make them. Um, Another big thing here, Rabbit stays undefeated. Just again, he just puts together wins. He does enough to win. Rashard Stevenson, I think Rahadmar Stevenson, he was supposed to get benched this week, and I guess that fear drove him to play a damn good game. So 19 points there was solid. Chase had an amazing game, 41 points. Justin Fields gold again, you had a great. I mean, you can't really say much outside of, a chain, but that's, I'd still start him next week. Um, Now, this is interesting news. Choo choo. 2 GMs. How does it feel to get basically obliterated? It's not your fault per se. I think this is actually regression to the mean. Your team isn't that good. It's just, you guys were on a hot streak for a few weeks. I actually think that you guys will go on a nice little losing streak over the next few weeks. Uh, Adriana, just solid game overall. Minimal holes in her team. I think this year is not a year of tight ends, so it's an um, interesting dynamic this year. Anyways, trade deadlines are coming up, so start making those trades. Start really, making your team trying to position it for the playoffs. They're coming up soon. Have a great week, all, and that is it. Now I got to figure out how to click stop recording. There we go.